welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing another full day of eating. Today's calories are going to be 2,900, so I actually increased them this morning because I wasn't that happy with my morning weigh-in and I want to make sure I am gaining enough muscle but still keeping it quite lean. I feel like 2,800 calories is way too low for the amount of time that I was doing it. So 29 now is what it is. Probably will turn to 3,000 soon because that awkward number of 2,900 is just really annoying. And I really want to put it up to 3,000 if I can. But anyway, the first meal of the day is going to be 2 servings of Shreddies here. I say 2 servings because it says 1 serving is 40 grams with 125 ml of milk, the semi-skim, so that's literally exactly what I've got here. So 80 grams, 250 ml of semi-skimmed Cravendale on there. Am I weird for liking my cereal soggy, by the way? I always soak it in milk and just let it go like, not fully sloppy, but like to the point where it's quite squidgy rather than being crispy. How do you guys take your cereal? Also going to be having one of these full sugar monsters before I go to the gym. I think the total sugars in this is about 55 grams, so going to help me a lot with get my carbs up. I was just stuck behind the slowest van in the world. I think it had loads of stuff in the back, so I had to go really slow over every single bump. So it took me like 20 minutes to get home from the gym. Just quick though, I was thinking on the way home, I saw a couple of people jogging and a couple of people walking their dogs and riding their bikes. And don't you guys feel like, maybe not with the dog walking, because obviously they're walking the dog as well, but when you see people jogging and riding their bikes, I don't know, I just feel good about it because I feel like there's people out there that are trying to get where they want to be with their fitness goals, whatever that might be, whatever their goal is, whether they want to lose some weight, maybe look a little bit better, or just in general have a healthy lifestyle and just feel a lot more energetic from all the jogging and stuff that they do. I just like when I'm out and about and I see people jogging, I'm like, good job, keep that up. Health. So second meal of today is going to be 1 pack of these Super Noodles chicken flavour. Thing with this though, I never actually put the whole sachet in. I always sprinkle like half, maybe just over half, and then save the rest to like sprinkle over it when it's cooked. Just gives kind of a richer taste to the noodles, and it actually tastes more like chicken rather than the watery, a wet noodle that I find it tastes like if you put all the flavour in right now. And the only reason I haven't got a shirt on right now is because every time I come back from the gym, if I'm wearing like a performance t-shirt, like one of the like synthetic material, I always have to chuck it in the sink over there with like washing up liquid so that it soaks in and it doesn't smell. Sounds disgusting, but that's the only way to keep it from not stinking. What's up guys, about to have another meal right now. Here I've got the Ben & Jerry's that you would have seen earlier. I'm going to have probably half of this. When I went into the shop I was actually looking for the one that was probably the lowest fat content just out of interest, but also so that I could fit a lot of crap in today, a lot of crappy food, and it still fit into my macros. So surprisingly, this one's actually the lowest fat I could find out of the ones that were there. It was this, and then there was an Oreo one that isn't Ben & Jerry's, but that was the runner-up for what I was going to get. But yeah, going to have roughly half of this, and then one of these shortbread, I think they're actually like a Christmas style biscuit here. Shortbread with chocolate in the middle there. I'm only going to have one because surprisingly the fat on these is a lot higher than I thought. I only kind of glanced at the label thinking it was different to what I thought it was. I thought 100 grams, which was like 2 biscuits, was 4.8 grams of fat. I must have read it completely wrong. So each one of these is 4.5 grams of fat, 9.5 grams of carbs, and then 1 gram of protein. So you've got to get your protein in, so they aren't that bad. But yeah, gonna have these two, probably mix the biscuit in there with the ice cream, whilst I catch up on some Walking Dead, last night's episode I think, and gonna watch some Max Tuning first. Right, so another meal here. This one's a lot healthier than all the other stuff that I've been showing you, but there is a reason for that. It's just because with these full day of eating videos, I don't want to keep showing you like what I actually eat, because in reality, I'll usually get up, I'll have cereal or something like that, and then I'll have like a massive second meal and a massive third meal and then some other little snacks, and I'll usually be quite healthy, usually pasta, vegetables and like chicken or tuna, something like that. So just showing you things like Ben & Jerry's and that is just so that you guys can understand, those of you that don't really know how macros work and how you count macros, it's just showing that with the amount of calories that I start off with in a day, I can fit those into my diet and still reach my goals, still gain muscle, lose fat, whatever it is I'm doing at the time. So healthy meal here because I do need to get my protein, but all the other stuff still works towards my macros and gives you guys some ideas for what kind of stuff you could probably fit in your macros as well. So this here is 200 grams of chicken schnitzel, so that's basically chicken breast that's just been flattened with like seasoning and breadcrumbs on it. Tastes absolutely amazing. I always love having these. And then just some like fried peppers on the side there, just some yellow and red ones. Not much to add in the way of that for calories. And then here just got like just over 100 grams of just your standard white bloomer from the bakery, and then a little bit of butter on top, a low calorie butter spread that does still have calories in it, but I think it's probably about 2 or 3 grams of fat in total. I didn't use a whole lot, I literally just spread a little bit over all of it. About to have an omelette as the last meal of today. That's got 2 whole eggs in it and then about, I think, 3 egg whites, so total of 5 eggs, but only 2 of those have actually got yolks in them. And then bought these earlier. There's 6 in this packet, but I'm actually only going to have 4. I'm going to save the other 2 for tomorrow morning, and got another packet as well, so going to have 4 of these toasted. Don't know whether or not I'm going to put butter on them yet, but if I do, just like earlier, it'll only be a couple of grams of fat that I'll just spread on all of them. And then I've just got to wash up this thing here. It's like the only shaker that I use these days, this Umora one. I need to get some more so that I have more that I can just grab rather than keep washing that one. And I'm going to have that protein powder that I spoke about earlier. I'm going to have this strawberry flavoured, I don't know what the brand's actually called to be honest, but yeah, it's got 40 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, so it's going to be the last bulk of food that I have today. It's just about to be 9 o'clock, so I'm going to eat all of that, and that's going to conclude the full day of eating. So off the top of my head, the carbs and everything for today, the macros, carbs are about 410 grams, protein is a bit lower than usual, it's 165 rather than 180. And then fat is about 72, so fat's a lot higher than it usually is. It's about 25% of my total macros, but that's just so that I could eat a lot more of the like sweet, sugary, fattening stuff like ice cream like I did today. Like I said earlier about the showing you guys what kind of stuff you can fit into your macros that you might not think you can. So yeah, I'm going to leave the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this, another full day of eating. Going to bring more of these videos to the channel, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next time.